Gotta make it through the rain for you.
If you ain't ready for this, then don't try to
Listen. I said no heart, just a hustle in me. Keep a Louis Duffel with me. I ain't buy the shit to stun, I plan to fill it up with 50. I don't put my trust in many, cause I know they want an Emmy. So I can't just run with anybody, ain't no one like Benny. If I'ma put them up against me, see who's standing when we finish. Like a flight attendant, I get high and I still handle business. If she mine, I'm sending her the islands and on sandal visits. On the grind, my 9 to 5 supplying for the family business. Cutting ties with hands extended, they know I'm the man that did it. Usually when the hate come from the side, it's from the man that didn't. I don't understand these niggas, been a little man of niggas. Back when I would dash and hold that rock down like I ran with Jigga. Waist was 30, but was toting 40, so my pants were bigger. Now I'm surpassing ones before me, cause my plans were bigger. Learn to play the one that we was dealt, gotta hand it to us. Shit was hot, the hustle didn't stop, I got my man to do it. And I got my cap and gown, but only thing I learned from school was math and now. Adding money up inside the trap while I'm subtracting pounds. Just took a trip and told them we'll be straight soon as I'm back in town. Told you that I rarely had to plug, just had to track them down. Way before I had a sound, I was pushing hits for the dubs, the 50s and the 100s. I was pushing next, took the hand-me-down some cousin when I couldn't fit his shit. Cause the clothes I had was so fucked up I couldn't get a bit. And if I never chose to walk this path, I couldn't reminisce or spend dollars on some Prada. We just wanted daughter, made 1,000 but one ain't enough. I need a couple commas, cause I promise I'ma give my son a meal for he at college. Now if you mention in the game, you gotta mention me, cause I got married to the game like it was meant to be. Now I treat every chick the same, it's like she meant for me. I can't close my eyes until I'm rich, so I ain't been asleep. Last time that I did, I had a dream that it was 10 a key. What's funny is it's really me who y'all pretend to be. In the field, my whole team tighten up like we in Tennessee. Wanna feature center fee, right before you send a beat. I swear I'll forever be ambitious, hands itching, like when I was pan whipping, writing in a gin kitchen. Learn from my mistakes, now I just hope my little mans listen. Tell him about my past, but there's some shit in it I can't mention. Whoa.
If you mention in the game, you gotta mention me. I got married to the game like it was meant to be. That shit I ain't shake the same, listen.
Welcome to motherfucking High Street. Shout out to motherfucking Dallas Rose, Fame, Rebels Empire, your girl Fame Jackson.
Get him, Slumber.
All in my court, I don't back and forth. When I shoot, I score. I don't miss no more. My truck 2 doors, Chanel full of ones, so close to done.
Podcast.
That nigga
Dallas
here
Rose.
got
I'm
money
solo
that's
tonight.
good, came through the
Make sure you like and subscribe. Click the bell to be alerted whenever we go live with this or with sessions or when we post a new video, whatever. Comment and send this shit to people. That's the best way you can show your support. I'm here tonight. We just made a super dope track with my man, my guest, Campaign Benny.
Okay.
And our homie
You know
KM
what's
here.
What's going on, Dallas?
What's going on, bro?
Ain't much, you know. Same old. We back in motion now, ready for the summer.
Yeah. This has been kind of a long time coming. I feel like we were chatting online with your manager and all that shit, and then we made it happen. Plus, you did the coffee remix.
Yeah.
That was dope. And I'm gonna tell you right now, unless somebody comes in with a buzzer beater, you won that shit.
Okay.
You won that shit. So we're gonna have to make another song now.
Yeah, let's go. I'm already with it. I told you, he had showed me a bunch of them, but I wasn't gonna say I was slacking. I was just like, then I looked at one of them. I was like, damn, it says May. So I told you, he told me. I was like, yo. I said to him, pull up with a blunt roll. I'll do it right now.
Yeah.
Pulled up and I did that shit, and I was like, when I seen you hit back, I was like, all right, bet. But once I did that, I started listening to the beats. That's when I found that shit, and I was like, yeah, I definitely got to rock with that one.
Nah, it got my attention because like we were talking and I was being lazy about the messages and shit like that, like trying to line up a date and everything. And then I saw you post that and I was like, all right, I gotta fucking get on the ball with these guys.
That shit was serious though. But that shit we just did right now though, that one's crazy.
Oh yeah, I mean, I want to know, what people think about that shit. Make sure you put it in the comments. But I feel like that song's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, we know what they're gonna think about that one. We know we're gonna think about that one. Just the beat, but I mean, that one's talking to him.
Yeah. So fucking. So how long you been at it, dude? I don't know you outside of tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like we barely talked. So this is a cool way for us to get to know each other.
Yeah. So. Interested in music, like like some people like, oh, you know how some people be like, oh, rapping for real. Like I've been interested in music my whole life.
Yeah, let's start with like the early experiences. You were telling me about your
like
drum kit and shit like that earlier.
Yeah, but like my dad used to make beats, like
Mm-hmm.
with his little keyboard and shit. Like I used to be at the end and I would like mess with the little keyboard, stuff like that.
Okay.
Then I was like, one day I was with my grandmother at work. She had a typewriter, and I typed like 4 bars. And somehow I don't remember
on a
how,
typewriter.
On a typewriter, but somehow I remember.
Damn, bro, you older than me?
Nah,
I'm usually the oldest guy in the room.
I'm only 28.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you, man.
But I'm like, so I wrote my little 4 bars. It was so basic, but somehow I learned how to rig the little stereo to record myself. I don't know how, like with a cassette tape. And so I was just playing the beat on the loop, and I was rap my little 4 bars, and I made my little cassette tape, and I would just play that every day, same 4 bars. But I was like,
just listen to that 1 4.
But that's when I was like, oh,
what's the bars, dude? You know, you must know them still, right?
My nickname, like my family called me is Beans, and I just remember I said something. I was like, "This, my name is Beans. I don't eat greens," or something stupid. Like it was like, it was so basic. But I was like 7, 8 years old, so I'm like, "Oh, damn, I got a hit." But I just knew that I was interested in music at that point. So for a while, I lived out in Florida. I was like started messing with like Sodium Acid Pro and Reasons and all that. Started learning how to record myself. Then when I came back out here, I started getting like more serious with it, but like wasn't trying to do nothing with it. I just did it because I like music. Like now I'm like, all right, cool. I see like I can get somewhere with this. Before I was just like, oh, it's a hobby. I like doing it. Now I'm actually like, all right, we can work with this. You know what I mean? So I take it more serious now and like opportunities I get. But shows and stuff I only been doing like the last 2 years.
Okay, all right. So you've been recording since you had a typewriter, which is a long time, and then you said you got a drum kit when you were a kid, right?
Yeah, I had.
Yeah, you had.
For a very brief moment.
Tell people what happened to it.
My mom threw it away.
That's so bad, dude. Like I got to thank God for my parents because they gave me a drum set, they gave my brother a guitar, and my other brother a keyboard for one Christmas, and we would go fucking crazy on that. You know, every day.
Yeah, but my house wasn't that big, so you know what I mean. Yeah. You can hear the drum set and every.
No, bro. Like I mean, we had a nice house and everything, but it was like you can hear a drum set throughout any fucking house. Even when we moved to an apartment building after that, had to sell that house, we still would play in the house, and the neighbors would go crazy and shit. Fucking, it was too much, man. So I thank God for my parents for fucking tolerating us. But she threw that shit in the trash after 3 days.
3 days. Threw it in the trash, and after 3 minutes, that motherfucker was gone. I went out to try to sneak it back. Yo, they wasn't playing. I mean, and then she felt bad, though, because, I was probably crying like a little hoe or something.
Well, all you got to do is just go walk around the neighborhood and listen for the drums, then you know who's got them. Right?
There was no getting that back. Someone probably sold it, you know what I mean? Nobody else was giving their kids that. Someone probably sold it. But I ended up getting the guitar, though, but I had told you that, I was playing the guitar upside down, so.
Mac found that.
Because you lefty, right?
Yeah, I'm lefty, so I'm playing the guitar and I'm watching the dude. I'm watching the dude on the video. I'm like, why the hell this don't sound the same? I done tuned it out 40 times.
Yeah.
I'm playing. The dude's like, oh, I'm playing. I'm like looking. I'm like, oh, that's like kind of like a mirror image because the camera. And I'm like, this shit look upside down. I'm like, oh, I don't remember really what happened. I think I threw the guitar out because I got tired of that shit. Honestly.
Yeah, my brother that plays guitar is a lefty too, but he would always just play. He would strum with his right hand and then fret with his left hand. Like his
because I never really I looked online after and figured out you could buy left-handed guitars, but I never really got into it that much to care. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just like music, so I was like trying to really find what fit me at that point. You know what I mean? I was trying to see.
Right. All right, let's set the table here. KM, you rap too.
Yeah, do a little something.
What I've heard, I haven't heard you rap yet.
we
heard the rumors.
Same old thing like. Same similar situation. My mom's never threw the drum set away, but
You ain't never had no drum set, that's why.
Right, yeah. It's But nah, I do a little something. We actually got a tape coming. We're about to probably finicky with the date, but we got a little tape coming. We're about to put a couple more visuals with it, see where that goes with it. But yeah, I got a few things. Like I said, I was scouring through. There was a few, but it's crazy because of course, this guy, he's just quick on the draw with everything. So that beat that he did, I'm like, damn.
I mean, you could have killed it harder and you could have beat him. You still got a few hours.
That's what I told him. Nah. But I got my eye on. I got my eye on another one. We're gonna fix that up. That's coming in the email soon. I got my eye on one.
Shit.
But yeah.
But like the way that it works though is those are the May beats.
Oh, so that's how it comes every.
You can remix it all you want, but the contest for May is over.
Oh, all right.
Now we're gonna get a new set of beats for June.
All right.
Each day, one more.
So wait, so each day of the month you drop a beat?
Every day I drop a beat.
Oh, all right.
Basically, I mean, I take some days off.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But I try to do it every day.
Right, for the most part. Well, then, yeah, because, all right, well, then, yeah, I'm going to have to start keeping it myself updated, because, like I said, I'll still go back and jump on a few other ones, because, like I said, there was a few.
I got plenty. Yeah,
there was a
few.
Man.
One of the things I've really been trying to do for the last 3 months is just be fucking, super consistent.
Adamant on it, yeah.
Shit. And, like, because I do a lot of shit, but, like, that's the most important thing.
Right.
Without me making beats, everything falls down.
Right.
Yeah.
Consistency
that's also
is
my
key.
favorite thing.
Consistency is key. Right.
Yeah.
And it's sharpening your craft at the same time. So,
yep.
Definitely. Most definitely.
By the way, if you guys notice that you're talking and the cameras on me just sitting here looking dumb,
right?
That's because I don't know that. I'm controlling the cameras and doing this at the same time.
Right.
Usually we have Jerry out here.
Yeah.
He said he was too much of a pussy to come tonight. So
damn, Jerry.
Come on, Jerry.
Damn, Jerry.
You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to show up.
And Naughty couldn't make it. She had a tragedy in her life. So shout out to Naughty.
Shout out to Naughty.
Sorry to hear that.
Shout out.
Friend. But yeah, Jerry's got no excuse. So
well, like I said, I'm about to jump on that. So Jerry, we're gonna have to get that. We're gonna have to get that back together. I'm coming
Jerry
back.
L's a dope producer too, man.
That's why Jerry ain't getting no empanadas, because Jerry ain't want to come through.
Hey, yo, right? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Preeta Empanadas too. You know what I mean? Norwood.
Big shout out.
But now, back to what you were saying with on the subject you was just saying. The consistency is key with that, and that's like one of the main things I was telling him. Like the main real missing factor, really missing key to what our whole little, you know what I mean, is a cut, like a clean cutout producer for us. You know what I'm saying? That can kind of tailor make the sound that we, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's like,
but what type of sound you going for these days?
Yo, honestly, it'd be so crazy. I be hearing so much, like with the new kids and the new vibes.
You said you like drill a lot, right?
I mean,
he fuck with like Akon and shit.
Akon, yeah, nice.
See, we ain't gonna have no jokes, because Akon, if you watching this, I'm ready. We could work. This guy, I don't know what he's talking. But nah, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, the younger sound is like, I could jump on anything. I'll do some country shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll jump on anything. But
what's his name? Lil Nas X.
I mean,
Hey, listen,
Lil Cuz doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's all about emails being sent anyway. Yeah, I'll send one over, shit. Nah, but yeah, that's like, it's all about the sound these days, man. So it's like, we really was on the hunt for like the tailor-made sound, someone who could tailor-make that sound, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's custom to us, that could get with us and then like get the vibe on where we're coming from and be able to capture that and be able to, you know what I'm saying, like, we just wake up to emails type thing. You know what I'm saying? Type thing. That's because, like I said, that's the missing key. Like, you see all these guys, they have their in-house producer with them.
Right.
That's cutting out their sound type thing.
Right. Yo, let me ask you about that, because, like, the email thing, right? Sending beats. Like, I don't like to do it.
Right.
Right? Like,
yeah.
No, it's not like I'm worried about people stealing it and all that shit. I don't give a fuck. Like, there's copyright laws that protect me and all that shit. Right. No, it's not even about that. It's that, like, when I email beats, right, I'm most likely emailing the same beats to multiple people.
Right.
And then, like, 2 people, 3 people are gonna send me back a song that they made on the beat. They worked hard to it or whatever.
Right.
And
they
I'm
respected
like,
that to be their beat.
Like,
right.
My other homie used that shit.
100%.
Like, now we got to figure it out.
Right.
And it creates all this bullshit.
Right.
Like, that's part of why I post, like, basically every beat I make on Instagram. And every
it's
single
like the
beat I
knockout
make
formula kind
goes
of
on my website.
That's all.
Every single one. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I want to, like, I know that, like, I need to send beats to people sometimes. Like, it's a different feel and all that shit. And it's more like, then you don't have to browse a million of them and all that shit. I get it. But, like, I would rather just put them all up, make them available, and have the people that like my beats and want to use my beats go get them. And be like, yo, Dallas, I'm using this one.
Right.
You know, and let me know and purchase it, or if we have an agreement, you know, let me know so I can take it down, whatever is going on. You know what I'm saying?
I can respect that, because at the same time, you know, the best man wins concept always is prevail. You know what I'm saying? You can't, so.
By the beats.
That's the type of, So as soon as I hear it, if I like it, really like it, I want it. I want to snatch it.
Yeah. It's the second that you know that you're trying to make a song and put it out, like, you got to grab it.
Right.
I dead ass be trying to really go for, like, exclude. If it's a beat like that shit we just did, like I'm gonna be like, yo, what's the number on the exclusive shit? Because in reality, like, not even on no like cocky shit or nothing. Like, if I catch a beat like that, you gonna have to really come with some shit to make some shit similar to that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying it's impossible. You know what I mean? Like,
sure.
You know what I mean? It can be done, but I know you really gonna have to come with it. And like, I don't really want to give someone the opportunity to fuck that song up and even have someone have that thought in their mind with that beat. So I'll just be like, oh, what you want for the exclusive rights? But like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's even better. Like, I learned that being with my homie. Another one of my homies, you know what I mean? Shout out to my man Ski. He makes beats too, but like being in the studio with him.
Or is it different?
Nah, Ski beats.
Okay.
And just being around him, like, that's my man's in the studio. Him making beats and me just rapping. And I'm literally just rapping, and whatever flow I catch, he's like making the beat to that. You know what I mean? So like, I learned like it's really sometimes it's good to really catch the vibe with that person. But sometimes, you know what I mean? Like you said though, sometimes there be beats and it's hard. A lot of people gonna like it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
yeah, it can be tough to figure out, you know. But that's like that always happens to me. Whenever I send beats, dude, I feel like, you know, multiple people end up wanting it, and then I got to deal with some type of situation.
Yeah,
you know,
nah, I feel like
it first. You know,
I didn't think about that aspect, but I could see that too.
it's really it's really just setting, like letting people know what to expect, or you setting your shit like if you was to decide like first come first serve, or you can make that beat. You know what I mean, everybody can lease it, but like,
right.
And if you buy exclusive rights, and I gotta let this person know, like, oh, you got exclusive rights, like you can't really do nothing with that. You can record if you want, but like you can't really do nothing. You
can't put it out. Yeah, you
so
gotta because like you. But like another weird thing.
Now, if you want to remix it and make our song hot, you can do that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like, what you gonna expect? Like you see, you gonna see a new brand new Celine T-shirt. 12 rappers are gonna have it on in the video because it's hard. But it depends what other shit they put on with it.
Right.
So
12 rappers gonna want that beat, but what you say on it?
Right.
I want to hear what everybody got to say on it. I don't want to just be like, only you can have it. I really want to hear because that might have been an opportunity where he went really crazy and you didn't know.
Dude, I mean, like, I like the thought of beats being exclusive for sure, but it is pretty cool to see like what different people do with the same.
Right. The different sounds,
you know.
and
I feel like with beat leasing becoming more and more the thing online, I mean, it's not nothing new at this point, but like, it's kind of fun. I feel like, and it's almost I feel like becoming like the new way of things where like people lease beats, like, you know, a lot of Millie's big songs off his last album, like mad people leased that beat before he used it, and shit, you know.
Right.
Same thing with Meek Mill, you know, because those beats go online first, and then industry artists see this shit on YouTube or BeatStars, and then they. That's
what Meek said. I had did something to one. And that's when Meek came on and said.
About that shit.
I waited too. That's why I got stopped.
Key Glock and G Herbo, yeah.
Bro, that's like Audi's man. King Von and Dirk. All these niggas. Audi's man. Mad long ago had the same song, and the flow is the same exact. Like it's like King Von and Dirk heard the song, and then remixed it. Like, oh,
no
yo,
shit.
It's just hard. Like this little your homie ended up passing away, but this song's hard. And nobody's really doing nothing. We gotta get on this instrumental.
Yo, and the other shit that's going on too is that like producers, right, use samples and loops made by other producers.
Yeah.
Right. And a lot of times those are from packs that anybody can buy. A lot of times they're from like email blasts that go out to mad producers. So then you have like beats that they're not the same beat, but they use the same sample.
Yeah.
Right.
And they can sound really similar sometimes.
Right. 100%.
So it's like it gets to a point where it's like, okay, who gives a fuck?
Right.
Like, did you make the best song or not?
Right.
Especially if it's in the same genre. Because like I was telling you,
it's like I said, process of elimination.
Yeah.
I used to buy like loop packs for my man that would make beats for me. So it's like, I know, I see this fucking shit got 15,000 views on it.
Yeah.
I'm not the only person who bought this. So I know it's gonna be beats, and it's in this genre. So if it's under the so and so, or let's say it's under Detroit Flint type loop pack, mad Detroit type songs is gonna have that same loop. There might be a couple different drums, but this is Detroit, so you're gonna have that same boom, boom, boom. I mean, everybody's tempo and all the same beat pattern is gonna be the same.
Yeah,
but it might be a snare or a clap that might be different. I mean,
right? Yeah, I mean, you know. It's good to try to like chop up the loop and you know, pitch it up and down, speed it up and down, you know, make it your own.
Tweak
But
it.
sometimes you play that shit and you're like, this is dope.
It's dope,
The way it
just
is.
leave it
I just
alone,
want
right?
drums.
Right? Yeah.
You know? And other people do that too.
Yeah.
And you got a similar beat.
Right.
But I don't think it matters that much, dude. Like it's like we gotta mentally, I don't know, or maybe it's all gonna shift back to like people feel like everything needs to be more exclusive. Actually, I think what will help things go more towards uniqueness is artificial intelligence.
Yeah, some of that shit been blowing my mind. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Some of that shit been having me. That's just mind blowing.
Because here's some sauce, right? Here's some sauce for the
It's just nuts.
producers. There's a website called database.ai. It's data BASS,
Yeah.
right? It has a few different features. It's got this one called audio to audio, and so you upload a clip of audio, and
From
then
yourself?
you give it a prompt. So you give it like you put in a loop, for example, right? That you like.
Right.
And you give it a prompt like, you know, darker, moody, whatever adjectives you want to use, and then it gives you like a new version of that audio that is changed in the way that you described.
Right.
So, and it sounds pretty
So
fucking
that's
cool
how.
sometimes.
Oh yeah, because I was wondering how they did.
So that's a way that you can
moods
very
and-
easily take a loop that you like that has the textures and the notes and it's in the key that you like and all that shit,
Yeah.
and change it and make it 100% unique.
All it is free. That's all free. It's all
free.
all it is free features. That's all it
Yeah.
is. I want to feature with Lil Baby, but I ain't got 150 racks. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this hook that I wrote and make it sound like.
Hey,
you know
yo,
what I mean?
that's nuts.
But
That shit
I
is
also, people
Yeah.
but it really, bro. You
Hey, why
gotta
don't
think
sit down
though.
with us, bro. Come on, sit down.
But you gotta think though. It really isn't though, cause peep this, right? One reason why I really like making music is because I run out of song. I listen to so much music. I run out of songs to listen to. So whatever I want to hear, I can go make. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know how to make music, so whatever I want to listen to, I can go make.
Beastman's already attacking you, sorry.
If I was even to start getting myself in a position where I made beats, now I know exactly what beat I want. I can make the beat, but I mean that's just it's a lot time consuming. But I'm just saying, think about people with artificial intelligence. Yo, I wish so and so would make a song like this. I wish Jadakiss would make a Jersey Drill type song. Oh, I can go do this
Yeah,
myself.
that's what I'm saying.
You know what I
Some
mean?
people
Like, it's
already
crazy.
did
I
shit
mean,
like that.
it's not really gonna
Like you
mess
didn't see on
nobody's career
Instagram
up
how they
because
did what
people
was it,
still gonna
Frank
want
Sinatra doing
organic
Lil Jon?
talent. You know what I mean? But like,
And they had Frank Sinatra saying from the window to the walls. You didn't see that shit? Bro, that was all AI, bro. I'm telling you.
Dude, it's going to get fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Let's welcome.
It's kind of scary to
what's-
think
what's-
about
is
that. shit.
Timo?
Timo.
Timo, welcome to the podcast, my
Timo
brother.
Cruz, sir.
He was chilling all right on the edges. He couldn't help himself. He was chiming in and shit. Yeah, let me get you this mic a little closer, bro.
I'm short. I'll sit up. It's cool.
Mix a little wine with a little.
Don't have a lot of slack. I reconfigured like the whole shit, like while we were setting up, and it was so pointless because usually I sit over there and the
Right.
guest sits here.
Right.
But I wanted to be able to. I was gonna move the whole
'cause
computer
Jerry
setup
didn't fucking
because
come.
Jerry L's not here, and so I had to control the shit. So I was gonna move this shit over there, and then I realized like I have to unhook everything to do that, and I set it up so that if I do need to do this by myself, I can just have it right here. So all of this table change and all this shit was pointless.
Well, we,
I spent like 20 minutes doing it. I'm like, why did I
well,
do that?
we appreciate the hard work.
Well, appreciate
It was for you guys.
Good looking.
So I hope you do appreciate it. But hey, cheers. We should do a shot. You guys want to do a shot? You already got a shot.
I got a shot
Let me
now.
just
Yeah,
sip
man.
it
I
straight
need a
post.
refill.
You refill? Let me get this bottle for us.
Yeah, because your shit just look like watered down.
It's pretty watered down, yeah.
Yeah, my shit too. I ain't gonna lie. I've
Oh,
been
you
sipping.
drinking white wine?
Been slow
Ice.
sipping.
Moscato.
Moscato,
Moscato. Yeah.
as it should.
Yeah, that's the
This bottle's getting low.
That motherfucker ain't expensive enough to sit there and look good.
right.
You got to go. I remember right before I was going to court one time, right? I was drinking Fireball, right? My man's like, you about to get locked up. What you drinking Fireball for? I said, I'm going to jail. What you think I'm going to spend some money on some good liquor? I'm trying to get drunk. I'm not trying to have a good night.
Same party.
Don't sleep.
That's not a bad idea to get drunk before you go to jail. It probably makes it a little easier, huh?
When you
Little
gotta-
smoother.
listen, when you got to sit on that tight ass tuna can all the way to Walpole from Cape Cod,
What's the tuna
you
can?
sleep good.
At the bench.
What, in like the bus or whatever?
Just it's like inside that damn
Packed in
transporter.
outside
That
easy.
shit.
Yeah, it's like one of those little panel vans, you know what I mean? But there's just tight squeeze in the back, but you really ain't getting comfortable. But that 2-hour ride, when you smacked off them 5 fireball nips and that at the 8th blunt,
Showing a little.
you don't even know what you copped out to. You heard?
That's
You're like, yeah, you under the influence of any drugs,
You
alcohol?
say you don't know what you copped up to.
No bullshit, for real.
How long is you going for?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, I got some good time, so I got like early, and I had some like time credited already, but that's what they sentenced me to. But I've been in and out, you know what I mean? But now I'm like finally wrapped everything up, no probation, so it's like now I'm just smooth sailing, can move around more. Like before, it was like I remember when we went to shoot a video in Miami, I called my drug testing one day, and it was like, you scheduled for a drug test, and I'm just leaving Florida. I'm like, I ain't getting back in time to take no drug test. So I had to lie and say I had COVID. So I called my PO. I'm like, yo, I got COVID.
Yeah, he did some wild shit. He slid through with it, though. I don't know how the fuck he did that shit.
I gave him a fake test. It worked that time, but then I tried to hit him with it again when I was about to get sentenced, and he was like, nah, we wasn't feeling it.
Niggas always milk shit. They can't just take it.
Like, you didn't get COVID twice.
Niggas always got to try it again.
Nah, they didn't even say that. They was like, we're not accepting the proof you're showing us. So I'm like, what? This is a HIPAA law. You can't tell me. I mean nothing. So I'm like,
Right.
Nah, nigga.
I gave him another.
Let me see the papers.
Nah, I gave him another. I ended up giving him another proof, and then they tried me like, you're a grown man. Why you going to a pediatrics to get a corona test? And I'm like, y'all told me I had to hurry up and go. Like, this is my people was putting me on with their kid's doctor, like, to go get a test. Like, I just emailed you and everything. And they're like, nah, we're not flying with that.
Right, with the fucking actual shit from the doctors. So how that shit don't.
Yeah, they're like, we're not flying.
It was a real doctor's note, and they wouldn't take it?
Yeah, but I changed the shit from negative to positive. That's it. Like, it was a real note.
What, did you just try like a little plus sign instead?
Nah, I had to get
One
down.
line and a negative
I
shit?
downloaded Adobe, Photoshop, and all type. You had to get crazy. Microsoft
wow.
Word and shit. Like, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I went through a lot for this shit to make it look real. So when they was like, nah, we're not letting that fly, I'm like, nah, fuck that.
Yo, just come in here and talk to us. Just come in. All that shit ended up to just come in here and talk to us.
I ain't gonna lie though, yo, this how you know motherfuckers bad though, because I didn't want to go to jail so bad that they called me on the Zoom call for court.
This nigga was in bed coughing.
Yo, listen, I put the
That's the under the blanket.
I put the space heat on me, right? I got fake tea next to me. I'm like this. I'm like, drinking the.
It's like, yeah, all right, Mr. James, just come in and talk to us.
I'm like, nah.
You can come in with the COVID.
You really did the Ferris Bueller.
They told me,
you
you got it. It's all right. Just put on a mask and come on in there.
That's why I wasn't nah.
Nah, that's how they play though. They ain't playing.
But yeah, nah. That's when I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I got too much. I had a lot going on with the music, so it's like I was going everywhere doing shows. You know what I mean, like even if it was bullshit. Like remember, I did a show with like 30 people. But I'm in there fucking it up. I don't care. I'm in there acting like I'm at Rolling Loud. There's 25 people there. It's someone's birthday. You know what I mean? Somebody's grandmother is cooking food in the back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
right.
but I'm fucking it up. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? So
that's
I'm
where
like,
you got to be.
And that's what people hit me to. And I'm like, I ain't even no position to be acting bougie. But on top of that, like, these motherfuckers came here to actually listen to my music. I'm going to show them love like they show me love. But shit like that, I just started networking. Like, I was there and I met someone from some radio station. He knew people from, like, Def Jam and all that. And he's like,
Power 105.
He had asked him, he was like, yo, that's your man's? And he's like, yeah. He's like, why is he rap? This is like one of the first shows I had did in a while. And he's like, why is he rapping to everybody with him? Like, why ain't he talking to the crowd? So, like, when he had said it, I was like, yo, I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like, let me know. And he's like, you smart. He's like, you don't even know me. You don't know who I am. And you just took some feedback like that and, like, put it into consideration and introduced himself and said he worked for the radio and shit like that. But I'm like, this is 25 people here, and I just met someone like this. So you really never know who's going to be anywhere. So.
Yeah. What did he mean rapping to, like, there was, what did you
like,
say?
like, I was performing. I was on a little, really can't call it a stage, but, like, the stage area performing.
Yeah.
I was with a little group of people. And, like, when I'm rapping the lyrics, like, say this is my man next to me, I'm rapping, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, talking shit to my mans instead of, like, interacting with the crowd. So, like, when he said that, I was like, what he said, I was like, oh, you right. You know what I mean? Like, I put it into consideration. He's like, that's smart. You could have been like, who the fuck are you? Get up on my face. You know what I mean? Like, but I was like, oh, okay. And then he introduced himself. I was like, yo, you're real talented. And I'm like, things like that I just thought about. So now when I start doing shows, like, you'll catch me before a show. I'll be at his house with a hairbrush in my hand, rapping, going off. Like you would think I'm acting like I'm handing my phone to someone in the crowd, like really going all the way out. But I'm like, this is the real entertainment business. So it's like you might have that one idiot who's like, look at this goofy ass nigga, but like I'm getting paid for this. Like,
nah, I mean, you want to look goofy when you're by yourself.
Yeah.
Because you don't look goofy. Then you don't look goofy on stage.
Exactly.
You know, I do that event, the Testing Lab. I don't know if you guys have heard about it.
Yeah, we were supposed to go last week, too.
Oh, yeah. So I'm a panelist there, right? And one thing I'll tell people a lot is, like, if they're new at performing and they're having some trouble up there, like, not moving around a lot, there's something wrong, right, with the performance.
Right.
A lot of times I'll tell them, like, video yourself.
Yeah, get the hang.
Do it in the mirror.
Yeah.
Like,
TikTok.
Because, like, if you don't see how you look somehow,
you don't know what you're doing wrong.
You don't know what you're doing. You're putting your hands in your pockets, weird, all type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, yeah, that type of shit, like, performing with a hairbrush, for your friends, whatever it is, dude. Like, you gotta practice. Everything is practice. All this whole shit is skill, right? People have more or less talent, and you can't really change how much talent you have.
Right.
But you can change how much skill you have.
Right.
Practice.
100%.
And the greats have talent plus skill.
Right.
Right. Because they've busted their fucking ass.
Right.
Practicing.
100%.
So, like, people got to practice.
100%.
But also, you got to think there's levels to this shit. So it's like,
Right.
where
practice.
I'm at right now, where I'm at, it's like my homies might pull up, or maybe some people that I got my fan base with, or just like people that know me from around the way that know a song that I got that's really jumping, or might be in a strip club, that are gonna be able to catch along with it. So you got up and coming people who's going out there. You gotta rap bar for bar. You can't stop and let the crowd rap for you because they don't know the words like that. So the whole time you're out there, I know a lot of people who's up and coming. You're like, damn, I don't got enough energy to put into that running around and throwing my shirt and all that, because I'm really rapping 16 bars, then an 8-bar hook, then maybe 16 bars again if you're doing it, depending on how your set is. But you're going back to back for an 8 to 12, 15-minute set. So that running around and rapping at the same time, you got other dudes. Dirk can go out there and put the microphone down. They'll rap the whole song for him.
Right.
All he got to do is grab phones and throw them in the crowd and run back and forth and do a couple dances and scream, rest in peace, King Von, or something like that, and it's going to be crazy. But, like, when you trying to get, when you trying to get the crowd's attention, like, I've been there. Like, me, I'm an outgoing person. I can have a good conversation with you. We'll laugh, all that shit, have a good time. When you're on the crowd, you got a crowd, you're thinking about, I'm trying to remember lyrics that I've remembered for 10 years.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking up right now. But at the same time, I see there's some females over here, so I'm trying to get their attention. And I see there's some dudes over here who look like they get money, so now I'm trying to make them want to be a part of what's going on. And I'm trying to make sure what's going on the stage is straight. So there's mad shit going on. So I really know what it's like. Like, is once you come further along, you get more comfortable, and people know you, and no matter what you do, they're gonna like you. Can sit there and just stand there with your arms crossed, and all you're gonna hear is you know what I mean? It don't matter. So it's like the further you come along, the easier it probably gets you. I mean, you get busier, but it gets easier. Yeah.
You gotta earn that spot though by
putting
out incredible performances, which come from practice.
That's what I said. It gets easier, but it's harder because you're doing
it's harder to
work.
get there.
Shit gets harder before it gets better anyway.
Yep.
It's really on your mindset too, on how you feel like about like or on how you know, because you know how some people get that, they get right to the, you know what I mean, as soon as that curtain, they get behind that curtain, shit changed. He was the most confident nigga in the world. He was that nigga this whole time, and he's nice too. Nick can rap and all that, but he got behind that curtain, heard all that.
Lights too bright. Yeah.
I didn't see. I went with my first show. I was like, that shit was for like 5 minutes. Now I realized I was high. Nigga, I'm like, what you gonna do? And I just went out there. It was just me and this nigga.
That's why
Nobody
I drank
else.
like that before a show.
I done learned my lesson with that.
Shots,
I done learned my lesson with that. But I wasn't wet like that, but I just was, you know what I'm saying? That feeling that I'm talking about, that was for a split second, literally. Like, this nigga didn't even know. I just was in the back. And when the nigga came with the fucking clipboard with my name on that shit, like, you came? Oh, yeah, you next. That's when it was like, just right then when I was like, oh, all right.
Yeah, it's weird. Like how am I?
Just for that split second, I
You know
was
what I
like,
mean?
yeah.
Am I supposed to
You
run
ready?
out
You
here?
ready?
Am I supposed to walk out?
Yeah.
It's too much. It's mad shit.
Once I came from behind the curtain, though, it was a wrap. It was over. I just, like you said, with the brush.
From New Jersey.
Yeah, bro. I hate the like when I used to perform in bands. Like I play drums. You know what I'm saying? So I used to like go around the area with bands and shit. And like I hate the lead up to the show.
Yeah.
Once you start your set, I fucking
it's
love
gone.
it.
Yeah, right.
This is mad fun. This is crazy. It's the funnest shit in the world.
All the
shit
nerves
before,
and all this, that's anxiety, all that shit.
I would never drink and get fucked up either because
learned my
you know
lesson.
why? Because like luckily I didn't ever have to learn my lesson, but like I didn't want to become dependent on like needing a couple of shots and shit like that.
Down and shit. I try to tell them that shit too.
And you know, it's so
Like,
crazy
bro,
because just
take that shit as like enjoyment afterwards, like rewarding yourself.
Right.
Nah, but
Fucked
dig,
up after you
just
do
like
it,
he was
though.
saying,
Right.
when we started this off, he's like, okay, boom, so you rap too, so boom, so I'm gonna put you, I'm gonna before when we leave, I'm gonna leave you with some shit you can walk. Like my first times going up, I didn't think about that, the whole, you know what I'm saying, how much we're drinking really. I wasn't really paying attention. I got up there, and then when we got up there, there was like mad dudes. Shout out to all of them. You know what I mean? They did their thing, but they wasn't even in the category with me. So I'm sitting there like, this is what this shit is like for real. We got wet. I'm bent. Now I'm like, not realizing I'm bent like that. I'm laughing and shit. Not laughing and shit, but I'm sitting there like, this, oh man, I'm about to have a ball.
Yeah.
They got up there and was a little too, I mean, I did my thing. You'll see, I did my thing, but.
A little too slurry and shit.
Nah, not even just like the mental, and this is shit that everybody who know me can give you these songs. I'm up there slipping and tripping and dipping and skipping and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was the alcohol.
Behind that curtain.
Right.
You behind that curtain.
Yeah, right then was that's what I was talking about. That little piece, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I'm saying? That's why, for all you rappers out there, don't drink nothing before you go out there.
No, I feel like the shit needs to, like, I feel like the way you want to be is to be like super rehearsed.
Right.
Have it not look rehearsed.
Not look rehearsed. Look natural.
Look
like
natural,
right.
but like you planned every fucking inch.
Right.
Word up.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Everything
Down
better
down
than
to the
planned.
move, down to the hand
Everything
gestures of
choreographed,
no bullshit. Down to the hand gestures of every bar that you had, like no bullshit.
Because if like
You know who's Drake is a master of that
Dude,
shit.
you just do like
That
that's
nigga
what
mastered
fans
that.
Do, you know?
But-
Yeah.
People in
Yeah,
the car
but-
jamming to this shit.
Yeah.
That's
You know when they
that's-
talk
Yeah,
about
yeah,
shooting somebody in the
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like they got their little young boy be on it, got their little
gotta do
shit
it.
But
too.
I'm saying you gotta think, right? You have to really put that work and have shit like that. Like you gotta have a DJ that you have that chemistry with, where you know this when he plays Blick, it's gonna drop. Busting it is gonna drop 3 times before I even start rapping.
See, like, yeah, that's the
every
main
time
thing. Like
with
the
this
set,
DJ.
like that's what I would say too.
Yeah,
Like,
man, it's
you get a
wild.
good DJ your set. If you get your set, like say you got a set for the summer, you already know you got your little lineup. That's what you're gonna do for shows. That's what you should get down. That's when you really should. Like I got mine. Like it's an old one now, but even still, I could pull that out. You know what I'm saying? That's a backup set.
Yeah.
That I already got down, you know what I'm saying? So that's the main thing I would say. Get your set down, you know what I'm saying? Have your set made and just listen to that shit back to back and get that brush. Find his hairbrush he was talking about.
And if you don't have a
Get in the
DJ,
mirror.
don't just like bring 3 MP3s.
Right.
MP3, the whole shit.
Yeah,
the whole
shit. Oh yeah, that's
show
what. Yeah,
mix.
that's what I did.
Tell the
That's
DJ
what I
to press
did.
play.
That's what I did.
That's
Yeah.
like, you don't gotta make no bomb drops.
No,
or
nothing. Yeah, no, nothing. Yeah,
It's
yeah, we
already
did this
in
shit
there
right. And
for
my
you.
man, he did
Stay
it.
all the way down.
My man Mike, shout out Mike, you know what I'm saying? He did it, he did what he was supposed to do. Like he put the bombs in my shit, he put everything, you know what I'm saying? He had it. You know what I'm saying? I had my shit studied down packed before I went in there, so there was no skipping,
Yeah,
tripping,
but
and
you
nothing.
do that. You have to do that when you are at a show where it's a like a neutral DJ, like for everybody, or
Right.
someone you might not know, but you don't got that chemistry
Yeah,
with
right,
because
right.
you know that like
Right.
I studied this 12-minute set this whole week. I know that after this song, this beat's gonna
Well, yeah, because
drop.
now the big dogs don't even
So-
got no set. When they hear their shit drop, they go. And they already know all the, you know what I mean? They already have
Niggas
okay.
just play instrumentals.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, they just dropping shit back to, like Drake, like I said.
So
Like,
when
nigga
they
like
pause
that, they
the
just
song,
drop
you
it.
don't
He's
hear
ready.
them rapping.
But
Think
you
about
got
how many
your own-
times he
yeah, but
performed
that's
each
his
song.
DJ.
He's just waiting for the DJ to hear it. Like,
his
do not
DJ
disturb.
Yeah, but his DJ goes with him everywhere.
Nah, I mean, I would assume that Drake's performances are like planned to the second.
Super.
To the second.
teams.
Super.
Right.
You
No,
know,
I mean,
like,
more
'cause there's
probably-
lights and all that
probably
shit
100%.
synced
But just
up,
think
like-
about if they really wasn't though. With as many hits as he has, as many times as he's performed all them, he's one who probably could do it. Like,
I'm sure he knows them codes.
You know what I'm saying? He
Turn
could go.
to the DJ, yo, play some
Yeah,
shit.
you know what I'm saying? Or just let the DJ do what you want. You know what I'm
That's like
saying?
that Chris Brown show when he did it. And he
But
played
that's-
a trivia game and let the crowd.
Yeah.
That's all he wanted to do.
But that was like Dallas was saying though in the beginning. That's the
That
greats
interactive shit. You gotta know
that
your
do shit
crowd,
like that.
though.
Yeah.
The greats is the one who do shit like that. I'm
Yeah,
trying to get
fan base.
Actually, yeah. Speaking of having like a show Mix. Shout out Keon Javon at the testing lab last time. It was pretty cool. He had he played a few songs, and one of them he had gunshots suddenly ring off in it, and he was
I was like, oh shit.
he acted like he got shot.
Yeah.
He had a whole acting thing. It was pretty cool.
Yeah,
It was a whole
okay.
stage performance. You know.
Oh yeah.
That was an example of somebody being well rehearsed.
Right on point.
He really hit it. Like you almost thought he got shot. Like a couple people were like, oh shit. Like what the
Right,
fuck?
right.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. That type of shit I love, man.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
as a
Dope
panelist,
shit, like
it's
any dope, any type of dope showmanship that
Dude, you
talent.
feel
gotta
like I
keep
spent my
people
money
engaged.
Yeah, any dope showmanship
Don't
of
make me
talent,
feel
I
like
respect
wasted
it.
my money to come see this.
Nah.
If it's a dope showmanship of talent, like I said, like we was in Atlantic City a couple weeks ago, you know what I'm saying? My man, we walked by first, you know what I mean? It's just a nigga standing there. We walked back, the nigga full on
Yo,
head to
Tin
toe
Man.
in silver spray paint.
Yo,
Talking about he's a Tin Man.
Silver Surfer.
You know what I'm saying? In the cut,
we
niggas in the
walked by
cut
him the
spray
first
painting
time.
themselves up.
We walked by
bullshit.
him,
Then
we
try to
walked
get
by him
into
the
it with
first time. It
niggas.
looked like somebody's uncle, right? Talking about basketball, Lakers and shit. Walk back by him. This motherfucker's platinum.
But it wasn't like no fly shit like how some of them niggas in New York be looking like. This was just some shit like, nigga, what are you
He looked
doing?
like some old
The rest
Fuck
you
are you
heard-
doing?
Wait,
No,
he just
Tin Man rested
Yo,
he
bro,
was
we
on
walked
the
by
street,
the
he
nigga-
just painted
Yo,
so
we was
you
on
walk
the
by, he was
boardwalk.
normal. He was
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
Talking about, oh, what's up, play? Oh, I see y'all. Okay, I shot it. Okay.
You guys went, did whatever,
Yep.
came back that way.
Full platinum.
He looked
Jay-Z's chain,
recycled
98.
tinfoil. Like,
What the fuck?
Jigga's chain, 98. Full
And
head
then
to
what
toe.
was he doing? Just hanging out?
Full head to
Silver?
toe.
No.
Doing his shit,
Putting
doing
on
the
he
a
was
show.
trying to do his little.
Oh, he was doing the.
But the niggas shaking
nah,
and
but he
moving.
don't
and
walk-
fucking
he was no good at
motherfuckers. I'm like, yo,
No.
that's what I'm saying. Like the
He's
showmanship
not,
of
but
talent
listen,
wasn't there. Like,
but
nigga,
you-
I'm not giving you nothing.
He's skipping the whole part. What you got to realize, right, is this, right? He's not trying to entertain anybody that wants to be entertained. So you tell motherfuckers to spend money before you entertain them.
Yeah.
They're supposed
My
to
nigga
pay
was
you for
wild. My nigga was
entertaining them.
wild.
They're talking about, if you ain't spending no money, don't record me or don't watch me.
Oh, yeah.
I
that
don't
nigga,
know
yeah,
what
he
you're
was
doing.
tight.
I
Yeah,
just
he
know
was
you're
tight.
over here
I
dressed
started
like a big
recording him.
ass
He was
piece
tight. I'll
of
show you
tin
the
for
video.
you.
He was
I don't
tight.
know what you do.
He like this. Hey, man, come on, man. Nigga, you got money, man. Come on, my nigga. You got money.
I need to see that.
Hold on,
Yo, I
hold
got
on,
it.
hold on.
Yo, he was tight. I swear to God, I got the video. He was
Get
Get
tight.
the video.
Play that
Show it to the
He
camera.
was
I want to
tight.
see it.
Hold on, I got you. Hold
Yo,
on.
he was tight. I'm talking about
He
tight.
dead ass, yo. I'm like this, and I'm over there like I didn't know he was really dead ass, like trying to get brolic. I'm like this, like yo, what did you do? So he's like, don't record me unless you're gonna pay me. I said, what did you do? What did you do? Like, what did you do for me?
Hey, no showmanship of talent the cuz have. Shout out to you on the boardwalk in Jersey still though. But the nigga didn't know what he just was. Looked like my uncle with spray paint from head to toe. What the fuck are you
Paint
doing?
job was horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, he's really
Wreck.
spray painting himself.
Dallas,
Hey,
talk
motherfucker.
about from
Show
lying.
the camera.
Hold on.
Hey, yo.
Full spray paint, head to toe, silver spray paint. So this is what we saying. There ain't no showmanship. There ain't no showmanship of talent in this.
Fuck. Can't get the focus.
Oh no, I got more. I got more for you. I'm gonna show you. He gets crazy.
But yeah.
Look,
What the hell wrong with you?
I did.
Oh yeah, he did a dub. I forgot he did a dub. He told me he did a dub inside too. He told me.
Shout out to the Tin Man though, because I know you out there trying to get
Yo.
your bag in Atlantic City.
He
Shout out
said
to the
I
Tin
did
Man.
a 20-piece in prison.
My nigga just pulled out two
Don't
pairs of
talk
scissors
to
on me
like
too.
that.
Yo, word he did. Dual,
Two pairs of scissors
What do they call
early.
it? Dual wielding.
We'll capture it the other time. I got better ones. I'll send them to you, Dallas. We
I
gonna
gotta
put it
figure out a
in.
way
Yeah,
to
clip
fucking
that
have
shit. Yeah, we
people
gonna
like
clip it
send
in.
videos.
Is that-
I can play YouTube videos, but like, I need to figure out a way that people can just send me a video.
Look at
I
my
can
man's
pull it
though.
up.
Look at him. He said, "Look,
Nah, see, we'll wait for that. We're gonna
Look,
put the clip. We're gonna have you
out
edit the
there.
clip until the end. And motherfuckers will be laughing.
look." Just
Oh,
tell
there's
him
no
shut
editing,
up.
dude.
That's all you
Oh,
gotta
nah,
do.
well,
It goes out live,
Show 'em like
live,
that, like
raw.
Oh,
that.
well then shout out to my nigga on the boardwalk in Wildwood.
This one,
Next
right?
time I
Tin
see
Man.
you, I'm gonna buy your ass some spray paint. See how niggas fucked up your money that day, I guess.
Yo, he had a big
There you
Polar
go.
Spring.
The Silver Surfer.
Hold on, hide your face. Look away. There we go. There it is.
Free Max B. That's the Silver Surfer.
Two more,
Silver
yeah,
Surfer.
two more joints, my nigga.
Free the
be
Silver
on.
Surfer, the real one.
Hold on, what he say? Listen. He said. Hold on, what he say?
I done did 20 years in the joint.
He said, suck these Brooklyn balls.
Yeah, that's what he told me. That's what he told me.
You should have said only if they're silver too.
Nigga.
He was crying though. No bullshit. He started crying. Yeah.
Silver tears.
Yes.
Silver Tears.
Damn.
Motherfucker said
That's the
did
name of his
20 years.
autobiography.
Iron Tears.
Silver Tears.
Iron Tears on the Boardwalk. Volume 1.
He was really crying?
Yo, my
Yeah,
nigga was
yeah.
mad.
bro.
Yo, he was mad.
No. That's
But so
probably the
basically,
most
that
depressing thing
whole
I've ever
segment
seen.
right there was to let the showmanship of talent. If you got some talent, you know what I mean. You want to see it. Motherfuckers be
Wait,
interested in that.
you saw that? Wait, so the end of the story is he started crying?
Look,
Yeah, my
that's
man
him
was
right there.
he was
No, no,
upset.
he pulled out two
pairs of scissors on me.
What?
Yeah, hell, shit. The
Yo,
whole
you can't
story
make
was
this shit up,
wild.
right? So we come out the
Shit was
we was in the
wild.
Hard Rock
Shit was-
Cafe, right? We come out the Hard Rock Cafe. Now,
Shout out to
I
Unc
was
on the
telling him,
boardwalk.
Right, like, yo, don't really condone this shit. Like, Unc chefed up, right? So he keep talking shit. So now Michaela's all drunk. She's all talking crazy. I'm like, yo, chill. He's like,
And it's fucking
I did
fucked up
20
thing
years, so
about
he
it.
starts talking crazy. He's like this.
We'd have gave niggas
Suck
some
my
money.
Brooklyn balls. Yo, right? So now listen, he's over there. I'm like this. I'm like, yo, don't even worry. So he's like this. He's like, what? Stop following me. I'm gonna hurt you. So I'm like this. Nobody's following him, but he started getting crazy. So now he's arguing back and forth. So yo, mind you, this old nigga come up in a wheelchair like this. He's going crazy again. He's always acting crazy. But then the nigga pull out 2 pairs of scissors.
Scissors
Like,
though.
Nigga, them construction paper cutting shit. Man, he put out shears. He put out shears,
Fuck you
right?
got them on you for,
Nigga
man.
put the scissors out, right?
Yo, we
Like
don't
this.
even need to keep going on long about cuss, but shout out to the Silver Surfer.
Nah.
And when I see you next,
don't want me to
I'ma
get to the
buy
part where he
ass
did you in.
a new pair
You
of
don't want to get
Silvers.
to the part where he did you in.
Shit. If he'd have did me and his
Yo,
ass is
already
still been on
knew
the
that.
boardwalk with new spray paint on them. They had some new kind
Yeah.
for him. Shout out to
the
him.
nigga was
though.
tight though. He put him on. The nigga in the wheelchair rolled up. He said, "Oh, he got those. I'm out of here." I said he did something before. Yeah,
On the
he
boardwalk
done
too.
did something. He said, "Oh, he got those. I'm out of here." In that
Shout out
electric shit,
Jersey.
he said, gotta go. Yo, I said, "Oh damn, cuz we gotta go because he's known for these. He's known for these.
Yo,
Jinsu,
dude, I gotta see this guy. Where was this? Jersey?
Atlantic
see?
City. This is Atlanta on the
Jesus.
boardwalk. Yo, no bullshit. He's out there though.
He's
Getting his
out there.
money. I respect it
there.
though. He ain't playing about his dollar, but that was a wild day.
All right, so way earlier you talked about consistency.
Right.
So I want to know, like, for you guys,
I need a bruh button for that one.
Bruh.
KS said what?
Yo.
I want to know, what's your prescription for artists, like, and what do you guys feel like is sort of like the way to move, as far as like what do you do consistently? What are the habits? Like, how often do you drop? How do you market yourselves? Like, what would you guys say?
Like, I just write. I got
What's
mad
like,
shit.
what's like the basic thing that you should do if you're trying to like level up and grow as an artist?
Really record. That's the shit that got Mr. Cruz over here shaking his head so violently, because the recording part is the main part, really. That's what this fine young brother right here got down packed. Me, I got it all. I got mad shit. Like, I'm ready to go at all times. They ain't never gonna stump me or have me not ready. I'm ready. I'll do a feature with Jay right now. I don't know the fuck who it is. I'm ready, but I just don't be making the, you know what I'm saying? I'm not there putting it down and making, you know what I'm saying, the material is as frequent as I should. It's there, but I just not going and putting it down as much as I should. That's why I lack. I lack consistency in a sense there, but just being set and ready is what you really need to do. I'm always ready, so that's really the main key that before anything, you better just make sure you're ready if you say you rap. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So I'm always ready, but like as far as consistency with going and recording, I am guilty of not being as on point and on the ball as I should be with that. But as far as speaking of consistency in itself, I know what it is, what it consists of. He does have it with it. As far as with the shit that I lack, he got it all. He does it all.
So then, Benny, what would your answer be?
Just content.
All right,
Okay.
100%.
Like, get specific though,
100%.
like as if there was an artist like Benny. What do I do? Like, really tell me, like, what do I do each month?
It depends who you are.
Okay, so say like
I'm Benny.
an artist that's like
What is your goal? I gotta know your goal. Like, what's your goal? Like,
okay,
I can't even tell you what I
Yeah.
gotta do for my own goal because I really just come with shit that comes to me because
Yeah.
I'll just go for any opportunity. Like, I got my own outlook on what I think I should be doing, but I always get someone who will come to me and be like, "This, bro, you should try this."
Yeah.
Like, motherfuckers don't even be in the same line of business as me or don't even really be fucking with music. And I'd be like, damn, you might be right. And that start having me question. And it start having me question my path. And I'm like, damn, maybe I should be trying this. But like, it's content. You gotta have everything. People want everything. Like 50,000 people want to. All they care about is videos. They just want to see what you're doing. 100,000 they want to hear songs. Other people, all they care about is podcasts. Right. Motherfucker might love you as a rapper, never listen to music, but just love to hear what you talk on these radio shows and shit like that. You mean like me? I listen to a lot of music, but like as a rapper, I watch like podcasts and see what people really go on and talk about, or like shows and see how their performances or vlogs and see what they really doing in their life. Like I don't listen to a lot of people if I don't feel like I can fuck with you as a person. If you're hard, if a song's hard, I might be like, I was listening to some shit the other day and my cousin was like, you know he's a rat. I was like this. I was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, cause like I'm a straight nigga, so I'm like, I don't condone that shit. But the song was hard, and I just really want to hear my man's Future's verse on it. But I'm like, bro, I mean, but you know what I mean? But it's like, yeah, but I'm like, you know what I mean? But I'm just like, yep, it's just simple shit.
If the music's good enough, dude, I mean, Michael Jackson, case in point.
I mean, but
it's like we're pretty sure he's a child molester, but his songs are so good.
But it's content, you know what I mean? Because like you really think like if they giving you what you want, people don't care what you're doing. If you're giving them what you want, because majority of your fan base, the people who really spend money are citizens. They don't care about talent and none of that shit. Nah, they're citizens. If you make a hard song, he don't care what you did. It's hard,
right?
You know what I mean? You got motherfuckers like Weird Al. Weird Al is making the craziest songs in the world.
Weird Al's
people are buying them.
He's been Weird Al forever.
But I'm saying, but people are buying them.
Nobody else was ever doing that.
It's catchy. There's people that want that.
The parody shit.
I mean, yeah. You gotta just you gotta have content. You really and it's like this. You really gotta believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in you, I'm not gonna believe in you. So that's what it is. You gotta have something to show for, but you also really gotta believe in yourself. Because ain't nobody gonna believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. If you go in there and you don't even look confident in yourself, if I see people at shows who might suck, really, like, no disrespect to nobody.
Nah, but the nigga thinks he's that nigga for real.
No disrespect to nobody, because if you're trying, you're trying.
Yeah,
but shit, I done seen dudes who's really up there. The song is trash, but he's up there fucking it up. And I'm like this, damn, I like this motherfucker. I don't even like the song, but
it's such a thing, dude. Like, it matters so much. You know, and especially, I feel like especially in recent years, like, there's so much music that's like shitty. Music. You know, like these like basic beats where it's just like a piano like donk, 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 donk. And it's like, you're like, when you first hear it, you're like, this sucks. Yeah. But there's something about like the swagger of like putting that bullshit out. You're like, this guy doesn't give a fuck.
Right. Yeah.
I
like that.
Uzi got all them
I don't like the song, but I just like the idea that you did that.
The fact that he fucking didn't care so much. Yeah. You know, like that's why I feel like, you know, Blueface is a guy that always gets named, right? Like that's part of his appeal, I think.
Smart though.
Is that like he doesn't give a fuck. And you can tell that in the music. And that is something that like people enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's a good character.
Shout out to all the niggas. I'm just trying to rap. We rapping on.
So content, consistent content.
Yeah,
that's the prescription. And then Timo, you're the manager. So what's your answer, bro? Like, yeah, what do you tell like an artist? Like, all right, like what you tell him?
What does he tell me?
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna go there.
It all depends. I'm just as new to this shit as them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what? I mean, what's your opinion? What's your opinion?
They want to do something, and I try to make it happen.
Got you.
But at the same time, I gotta tell them like, everybody wants to see what the fuck you're doing at the same time.
Yep.
Everybody wants to hear what you're talking about. Tell them your story. You
know right.
We don't want to be like everybody else talking about just fucking selling drugs, shooting guns, and all that shit. There's a real story. So tell that shit.
Yeah, the story is important, right? Like,
make people fall in love with who you are as a person.
Yeah. Be you.
Yeah. That's what's going to do it, because 120,000 songs come out every day. Every day.
Yeah.
Songs.
So why the fuck would I listen to your song?
Right.
I have to care about you.
Right, yeah.
There's a million songs.
There's a million songs every single day.
So it is that, man. It is that telling your story, content, making people care about you.
Think about the percentage out of that 152 shit. That might it's good. It's actually good music. It's probably not as low as you would think.
It's
Yeah,
probably a
but
lot of good music.
You
It's
know
like
what
a
I mean?
lot of good shit.
150,000. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
probably
everybody has one reason. Like you got to give people that one reason why they listen to you though. Like what we was listening to earlier when they was talking about Dirk. Like they know that Dirk puts everything into his music, so that's why people be ready for his albums because they're gonna know everything.
Doesn't
all
even
the
need to
beat
have
that's
a.
going on. You know what I mean?
Doesn't
So it's
even
like-
need to have a album chart topping fucking song to sell shit out and everything because they just fuck with him as a person.
right.
Yeah, but you gotta be that nigga. Like you hear Money Man, you be like this. I'm about to listen to Money Man. I know I'm gonna get up on some scamming shit. You know what I mean? I'm about to listen to Real. I know I'm about to hear all about the prices on the pints.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you gotta be that motherfucker that they know, like they want to listen to you because they know they're about to hear some shit that's gonna make them think about their life. Or I know I'm about to hear all about these motherfucking stolen cars or some crazy. You know what I mean? Whatever you really in the line of rapping about. You know what I mean? So like
Whatever gets you, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I think the way things are going, right? Like we are coming from a time where there was like major stars, and that was the only music available. You know, early days, right? Like
Yeah,
vinyls.
that's what I mean. That's it.
You know what I mean? Like it was all that was distributed.
That's it.
That's the only shit you could possibly
Now
hear.
anybody, you can
And
hear some shit from
SoundCloud.
anybody.
Then SoundCloud comes, computers come. It's relatively easy to actually make very high quality music.
Right, of your
On
own
a
in your
computer,
house,
on a
and-
laptop,
yeah,
whatever, in
yeah.
your house.
and
Like,
put it
you
out
used to
on
need a
YouTube
whole
for the
studio
world
to
to
do
hear.
that shit.
they're doing it on the phone.
A lot of
Crazy.
shit's
On the
a
phone
lot-
now.
A lot of shit's
Exactly.
easier than people think. It's just people don't take the time to go through and
Definitely.
try to do the research.
I think the way that it's going is that like there's going to be more and more people obviously putting out music, right? So it's going to get people. We need to find as creators a way to like target those niches and like
Right,
activate those smaller fan bases. Like,
Right,
not everybody
right.
can be a big star,
right.
but a lot of people can make money with this shit.
A lot of money,
You know?
and not even being a big star. You don't even got to be a big
But
star to make a
Russell-
lot of money.
Exactly.
He does this shit in
Yeah.
his backyard. I've been trying to hit this motherfucker up for I don't know how long to try to get a song with him, just so I can pull up and have these motherfuckers go do a show in his backyard.
Yeah,
Who is it?
I pay attention to him. He's smart.
he's very smart. La
He
Russell.
He gives everybody free
Lil
game.
Russell.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He's from around here.
Nah, he's from California.
You know, even like something like streaming, right? Like most artists think, and I do the same thing. I think about like, okay, I want to get a popular song on streaming so that I can make a bunch of money off that.
Right.
I'm starting to think about it as like, you know, the streaming, the songs you have on all platforms and all that type of shit is almost like an advertisement for your actual catalog,
Right.
right? Because like something I've been thinking about a lot lately that I think artists should do is to like take their entire vault, because every fucking artist I talk to is like, yeah, that shit on Spotify is dope, but listen to this.
Right.
That's not
Right.
out
Right.
yet, right?
Make your own website.
Make a website, use SoundCloud,
How you sell your beats.
use SoundCloud, make a private playlist with all your songs, your whole vault, shitty mixes, all that.
Right.
Have people subscribe to it for a small amount, $5 a month, whatever. Your core fans,
Right.
and because those people are gonna want to hear everything you're making.
Everything we drop.
You know, and even if it's and the cool thing about SoundCloud too is that you can update the audio file. So as like even if you just post a shitty mix, you can remix it and it's like still the same song that you know.
Right.
So people kind of follow along that process, on and on, right? But then you have a way to monetize your core fan base. And even if you're charging $5 a month, you get 12 people to sign up. Now that's paying your phone bill.
Yeah. Right. 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 Right.
You know?
Right.
You gotta
Right.
look at it as a
Right?
positive
You get 30 people to sign up. Now you got a $300 a month ad budget.
Right. Right. Yeah.
I actually did the math wrong there. But yeah, 150. But you get 60
You know
people.
some-
Yeah.
That whole ad budget thing, he put me on to that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that that's a way that people can start to stage, like at a very early point, like stage their earnings and like
Right.
start to level up. You know, because it's like, I think one of the main things that artists should be doing is running ads, but you need money to do that.
Yeah.
And some people just don't fucking have it.
Right.
You know? But like, you might have enough money to go to the studio and make the music, you know, and so then maybe you can get some people to fucking subscribe to you for a little bit, and then you take that, you turn it into ads, and then your streaming starts growing,
Yeah.
and you get more fans, and so on and so on, right?
See that?
You
can
start
snowball this
small,
shit.
though. You can start even if
You
it's
can
only
start really
$5
small.
a day.
Yeah.
Snowball,
Ads and
nigga.
shit.
What I tell you?
Start really small.
So the
Because
more
you're not a
money you
big
make off
record
your
company.
ads, the more money you make
Put
off your
that shit
music, you
back
put it back
into
into your ads, and the more ads you put, the more money you make off your music.
That's
so
right.
It just keeps going back.
And the ads are going to drive up your streaming, and now Spotify's got this shit called discovery mode, right? Where once you reach a certain threshold of listeners, it's a pretty high threshold, but then you can put your songs into discovery mode, and they take an extra 30% slice out of your royalties when they play the songs in that mode, but they give you a big algorithmic push. So then, so like you got to get yourself to that threshold. I think is the new thing to try to do, and then you can really take off and get to the next threshold of like, okay, now they're really giving you a look and putting you on editorial playlists and shit like that. Yeah. There's also a lot of ways to pay and skip the line.
It's like here, all these people fuck with it. We know that, so here, all these people fuck with it.
Right. I don't think it's. I think that like people need to get creative with that type of shit. Right. And think about how can I make like a little bit of fucking money off my fans. I got 10 fans that really fucking love my music. Right. What can I, without like, what can I give them that's going to be valuable to them? Which is, in this example, it's my entire catalog. Right. All the shit I'm working on. Right. They're going to enjoy that. Yeah. And what can I get in return for that?
That makes sense. I remember when you first explained it to me, I was kind of like, all right. Yeah, because the whole regeneration of everything from everything, it makes more sense.
Everybody else gets to.
People love the unreleased shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like everybody wants to have that exclusive shit that nobody heard of.
Yeah, and it also it gives you a way to find out, okay, like people are really fucking with this song. I'm gonna drop that one and make a video for it, right, and put it out on all platforms. Now that one's out there, people hear that shit, they find out about it. Oh, I want to subscribe. I want to hear the rest of this guy's shit.
Right. That makes sense. I was thinking about that the other day because he was saying that like the visuals is a big part of what helps even move your whole shit. Like, because you gotta think about, and it's not even necessarily one hit wonders, but you gotta think about how many motherfuckers done blew and they really only have one song.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like they really got one song and that shit just.
There's usually one song that makes somebody take off. You probably had a bunch of songs before that.
But E137 just dropped a couple. Now he's done came with hits, but like
don't need an album.
Designer really has one song.
That shit was all he needed.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like basically if you get with the right person with your one song, you can get what, you know what I'm saying? You get one of them niggas with that one song, you can make it work.
But usually, right, that's the one that most people know about. Right. That person probably had mad songs before that.
Yeah, Designer got some shit like, yo, what's so crazy? Speaking of him,
one that breaks. Though.
This last joint the last thing I heard from Designer was actually a hard song. The video was even crazier. The shit was hard. The whole shit was hard. The vibe, the whole shit, the beat, everything was hard. And like, I don't know if he's blackballed or I don't know what his situation is, but like,
he was beating off on a plane.
Yeah, see, now we getting crazy. I don't know nothing about that. Pause.
That's wild.
Shout out to Killer and Mason. New show too.
How else you gotta get blackballed?
I ain't hear that. I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. That sounds wild. I don't know nothing about that, but I know that the last song was nuts.
In his seat.
Pause. The last song was crazy.
Word, he got caught. Word, and then admitted to it like, yo, my bad.
I think I did. He was in his shit. Nah, I think I did hear some wild shit. He bugged out and then said he was mentally he pulled the crazy shit. Yeah, I did hear. I didn't hear about. I didn't know that's
some crazy shit, but he got caught beating off on the airplane.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, we getting crazy.
Was he in first class?
Probably not. If you get money, you probably.
He probably was.
Yeah, they would have let you get money in first class. He got a blanket and everything.
Yo, for real.
He got a nice blanket.
This nigga's an economy. There's a family right next to him.
Yeah, what are you doing, bro?
He got some soft porn on the DVD player. What are you doing, guys?
On the plane, man. I ain't hear that, but I did hear some wild shit. He got some shit.
I was listening to the Breakfast Club at work one day.
But back to what I was really saying originally.
That you shouldn't do shit like that, like plane, because it's small, secluded.
You gotta go to the bathroom at least. You can't do that shit.
Yeah, that whole shit just sounds wild. I did hear some wild shit, but I didn't hear that Cuz was getting money. That just sounds crazy. I didn't know that's what he was doing.
Is there somebody next to him?
I hope the fuck not.
Oh my God, I'm next to Designer on the plane. You know that rapper?
Yo, you'll never
20 minutes later?
Yeah.
I think Designer's beating off.
They got him in cuffs now. They just tackled him down. They're taking him off the plane now.
Look it up.
Sounds crazy. But but back to what I was saying though. He dropped some shit that the last shit that I heard from him wasn't too long ago, and that shit was hard. I was like, damn, this shit's kind of hard. And I never heard it on no platforms. I never heard nobody talk about it. I never heard nothing. It was just like, I think I followed a nigga on Instagram, and it was like, he had posted it, but the shit was hard, and I never heard nothing from it. So that shit, that's like that one song. But like, he probably still got a couple dollars from that Panda shit though.
Oh, definitely. He's still doing that shit in the UK.
Bottom line is that one song will bring you somewhere.
He's still doing that in the UK and all that, you know what I mean?
No, he's not. He's doing whatever you saying the nigga was doing on the plane. But what I'm saying is,
that was on his way to the UK.
Oh yeah, he was on the way. He was on to London. He was on the way to London.
Over the Atlantic Ocean.
He's on the way back.
Niggas is crazier and crazier every day.
The Panda thing was weird, right? Because he like had that song and then Kanye heard it and was like, I want that song, and just like kind of added a part and put it on his album.
He kind of didn't want to give it to him, so he just basically had to. But like, if you think about it, that walked him into the game. He became an artist off that shit. Like, nigga, you ain't keeping my song, but you can put it out what you want it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of sound like with the Chief shit too. But Chief, somebody snatched him up. Like, yeah, he probably didn't have his shit in order yet to really snatch him. But remember that shit? That was his first. That I don't like shit. That was just the same type of situation.
Yeah,
the same. He did that same.
That
nigga, yeah, just think if he hits, hear my shit and take one of these, I'll let you do it. Niggas is doing that.
He said,
you know what I'm saying? It's just, he's hearing shit and wanting them, and then like niggas tell you no, and then you're just like, all right, well, I'll make a remix for you and do some shit to the beat.
I wonder who's turned him down for that type of opportunity.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
How many guys are like, could have been fucking Panda.
Everybody got this shit like, no, I'm ownership and I want.
They're back jacking off a coach.
Nigga, take this song, yay.
take this song.
Take this song, yay.
Dirk was just saying that shit though. He got a lot of his songs on his album. Like he had beats.
He said he did his whole. Oh yeah, I just watched that shit. He said he did his whole
mad
album.
of his beats was from Kanye, but he said after
not even. He didn't even say that. He said
he
said his beats was the beats, and then he gave it to Kanye, and Kanye like the whole shit. Tweaked shit and did his little voice shit. Did his the weird shit. Rip shirt, t-shirt shit. He did that on it. Yeah. So you know it sounded crazy because that shit does.
Yeah, he did some weird shit and had
oh
at the studio.
yeah, I watched that.
I watched that. Tried to have a nigga that he don't fuck with come to the studio and was like, play Peacemaker, and the nigga Dirk was like, nigga, like, do you realize how this could have ended up? Like,
yeah, I watched.
And wasn't fucking with him. Like, you know what I mean, I'm not really. And he's like, I know the niggas' intentions probably wasn't like that, like on some shit.
Well, not
like,
knowing street niggas and how serious that is, I can see that situation.
He's like, bro, like, you realize the position you put people in, like, that's some corn shit. Like, you know what I mean, like, so he wasn't really fucking with none of the shit that he had on the album. He's like, I don't know if I'm ever really gonna release that. Like,
crazy.
He's like, shout out to him. I mean, he probably wasn't unintentional. He's like, but he said it was like some hard shit though. He's like, yeah, that shit was hard. But yeah,
though, we got a couple things. If you want to take them and do that shit, you can do it.
Facts.
62KM20 Instagram, hit us.
I want a Balenci tee though.
Which one? One of the A1s?
Yeah, the hard shits though.
Not one of them Gap shits you gotta fish through the trash bags for.
I don't give a fuck. Still Balenci.
I heard he got re-signed to Adidas and all that shit.
Yeah, they took him back, yeah. Because you got because honestly, I'm gonna tell you like this: the first I haven't really been up looking for him lately, but the first like pair that they dropped that was Yeezys out of the Yeezy design, but they couldn't put the Yeezy on it, and they just put them in the store as Adidas for fucking $90. I was like, yo, you guys fucked up. Because I would have bought these. If you would have had these as Yeezys, I would have bought these. Now that they're just Adidas and fucking JD Sports, I'm not buying these for $120. If these was Yeezys though, but them black shits, I'd have bought. Yeah, nigga, I would have paid you $3. I'd have paid you whatever. I got mad pairs. I'd have paid you it. But then once I seen them in finish, I'm like, hey, you fumbled the ball. But Adidas probably smartened up and knew that and called the nigga back. Like, yo, come on, help us get the rest of these fucking keys.
That's like that shit with Beyonce though. Beyonce had that Ivy Park shit with Adidas and then.
But there's something weird. Like that's another thing too. There's a weird I don't know what it is. It's like a weird thing. Like all the big dogs. Like if you're a big dog, like with all the popularity and all the stain in the world, everybody loves you. Like for some reason, the main thing about whatever you have, it's weird. Like as far as like apparel and shit, like it's not really like Ye got it with the kicks, yeah. But like Buck really stops there. Like you know what I'm saying. Like, I mean everybody on this Puma shit, but that's not really like Jay. That's not like Rock. That's not, you know what I mean? That's Puma. He just wears it. Sponsored by it. But like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody rock with Jay knows. Jay wasn't even wearing that shit after a while. Like that shit, like, you know.
You find that shit in Burlington.
Fat Farm.
They was just, you know what I'm saying? Ivy Plus, so that's like, but that's what happened. Like the new age version of that is like that Ivy Park shit. Like that's Beyonce and you probably thought bitches wasn't really wearing that shit.
That people are buying.
It wasn't really that fly like that. Like the fly, but it'd be crazy because that's just because it's weird. It's like that's just because they're big dogs. But like the sideline or people that might not be as high stature of them, they come out with some shit and niggas be on it. Like them Bronson 990s, I just ordered some of them shits. It's just as hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas fuck with certain shit and it be exclusive. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's weird. Like it's shit. It's a
weird game, dude.
It's a weird game, bro.
It kind of goes back to what we were saying about like you gotta like the person you like their music.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, because it's weird, because it be situations where I'd be like, yo, I like this motherfucker, but I'm not wearing it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jay's my dog, but there was a time where, like, I still love Jay the same way I loved him my whole life as a kid.
Yeah.
But they came to a point where, nigga, you can have this Rockaway sweatsuit. I can't do it.
Well, I mean, with clothing.
Jay's my nigga the same, though. It's weird. Oh, my nigga. You can, oh, man.
With clothing is interesting.
I ain't gonna lie, I had a pair of G-Unit jeans.
I gave his pops a G-Unit bracelet, you heard?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just weird. It's weird, bro. That kind of shit is weird, man. You know.
Still got it too.
And then there's always an exemption. There's one out the few like Travis. I like Travis. Travis should be fly. His shit still be fly.
That's different. That's new age though. Like,
It's weird.
It's fast.
Yeah.
It's all
mean,
fast, really.
But a lot of shit comes back though. Like,
True.
I mean, like you might catch a motherfucker right now wearing an 8-ball jacket, and it would be cool.
That's because it came way back around.
But I'm just saying a lot of
shit.
shit.
The old
20 years.
Yeah, the 20 years.
retro
Like now
shit,
the
you know
early
what I
'90s shit is dope. Now
Yeah,
a lot
baggy
of the
jeans,
early.
all
You know
that
what I'm
shit.
saying? A lot of the denim.
You see a lot of people doing a lot of
the
vintage
rock
tees and
shit.
shit like that.
That shit. Yeah, that's bad. You know what I'm saying? But that kind of shit
Dipset
is dope.
jackets and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like you'll catch motherfuckers doing that, but it's like it really.
I feel like they slowly.
I
tried
guess
to
some
move
shit
on,
really
though.
is what it is.
They slowly tried to move back into the midnight, like with the jeans.
Yeah, but you'll never catch a motherfucker wearing
Listen.
no FUBU. You might catch a motherfucker wearing Avrex, but you never gonna catch nobody wearing no FUBU.
But Damon John or whatever his name is from the FUBU, that cat is
He's a
up.
genius,
That dude is up though.
But he don't care. He
So
don't,
in reality, though,
he
but
still
everybody-
wears FUBU. He
Because
still wears
niggas' minds
FUBU.
be so consumed with fads and what's popping, but like that nigga's like a successful black damn near billionaire type nigga. I would want to wear FUBU to
Yeah, but
represent that.
he's an entrepreneur.
I
type
know,
shit,
but
I'm
it's
saying
just all
like
in the
that,
flavor,
He
like-
still wears FUBU himself. I seen it in a video, but I'm saying like
You make me a clean beard too off something, I'm gonna wear it. I don't give a fuck about nothing.
yeah, but you gotta think though, like certain shit though, like
No, I know what you
style-wise,
mean. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I know. Matter of fact, to tell you the truth, no bullshit. No bullshit. I just seen a nigga wearing one of. Remember when FUBU used to do they had the jerseys with the different cities on them.
Yeah,
It was like leather type, fake pleather type shit. I seen a nigga with one of them on Instagram. I think it might have been Tiger.
You like
It was
that
kind of.
dope?
I ain't gonna lie. It was kind of different because I remember. I remember. You know what I'm saying? He had some like gallery shit
That's
on
the
with it. He
era
was
of it.
drippy. You know what I mean? Yeah, he had like
Nigga,
some
you
long
still think you
sneakers
in
with some gallery,
98.
like gallery sweats. He was drippy with it. But at first I was thinking, I was like, was that a custom like little leather shirt? And then I looked, it was one of the old school FUBU joints. It was Atlanta.
I ain't gonna lie,
I think it was
throwback.
the
For
like
us,
pleather
by
type
us,
shit.
motherfucker.
Right, but I was like, all right, cuz kind of caught that. But you know, like I said, if you make me that kind of bread, like Damon John, I know that nigga. He got a FUBU sweatsuit on right now.
I ain't gonna lie.
In
I
Bora
seen a
Bora
nigga the
somewhere.
other day with an off-white,
$10.
a off-white jabot, a pair of jabots on.
I was just looking at the straps the
Like
other
the
day.
brand
too, like,
off-white
remember
or
that-
the jeans were off-white color?
What was it? Was it
It
real?
was off-white jabots, like not
Oh
the color.
no,
No,
oh yeah, I
Not the
seen that
color,
shit
no.
too with the
So what
off
the
shit
straps
on-
look like? Cautious.
They say off on the straps. I seen them. I seen them. I can't do them.
I'm bullshitting.
That-
Look,
that
he's over
certain
here talking about I
shit-
seen him. I'm
No, they
bullshitting.
really do have that.
I'm dead.
No, you're
I'm
not.
dead-
I'm dead serious. They have that. Oh no, it's 8 and
No,
9.
I'm dead ass
They're
bullshit.
8 and 9. No, I'm dead serious. It's not. It's not off white. It's a brand called 8 and 9. They brought the same thing. I thought that's what you was talking about.
Nah,
They brought your bows back?
Yeah, and then I don't know if it's actual jabos, but they
You could never wear your size jabots either. They always had to be like 3 sizes too big.
Oh my God, I had
Just
the
so you
UPS
could
brown
use the
shits. I
strap.
thought I was that nigga. That's the shit we used to war about in
Just so you
school.
could
Like
use the
niggas used to
strap.
go back and
Rode a
forth. Who
bike
could come with the
from
dopest ones?
From Attleboro to
A
Brockton
mountain bike.
with a pair of jabots that looked like it was 7 sizes too big for him.
Hey, my nigga got where he needed to get.
And some top 10s.
He got where he needed to get. But yeah, no bullshit. I'm dead serious. Google that shit. 8 and 9 made them. They brought them back. And I remember I seen them since, and I'm like, yeah, nah.
Wasn't working?
But yeah, nah, we not doing this. But it was they was the
Green Global. Just gonna name all the old
Gino
shit.
Green. Yo, oh my God, the Triple G
All the
shit.
nines.
Maurice Malone's, nigga, all that shit. Flip the bottom cup
But
for
y'all
your
niggas
joint.
know about
jeans.
5 Jungle though.
Nigga, we
Shout out
talking-
to
we talking about shit
the
older than
ADR to
that.
the Latin
You're
Kings.
not
That's
down
what
south,
we
nigga.
talking about Latin Kings in the mid-90s, nigga.
What?
Triple 555 Soul and Jungle, all that shit's Latin King.
Triple
yeah.
5 Soul. I haven't thought about that brand in a long time.
Yeah, so New York Spanish nigga shit. Paco jeans.
I know
What was the other one?
LA Pele's.
Nah, I
Yeah,
fuck with Pele. I'm always gonna wear
Motherfucker,
About some Lugs boots.
Pele, that's
Lugs
what I'm saying.
boots, yeah.
Pele,
That
some
nigga,
shit you still
who,
motherfucker
Baby?
see nigga now.
Motherfucker
Birdman.
Birdman
With the
and
birds
Flex
on
was
them.
out there minding them shits.
Lugs.
Yeah.
Niggas had them shit. Yo.
Nigga said lugs. Yep.
Every time he took a step, he was dropping the bomb in the bitches.
My nigga Bird had to construct lugs. I said, okay, these is just signature shits. You stepping, huh? Hey, yo, I was gonna say though, if you think about it, right? If you giving me that paper, I might. Well, not them Birdmans, no. But I might. I don't give a fuck how much.
I'm never wearing lugs either.
That's like if I was Romeo too. I'd have been like, Pop, man, come on,
Not wearing
cuz.
the Millers.
What the fuck is you doing with these shits? And you want me to wear these? Nigga? You put my real name on these shits.
I'm not wearing
This is my
G-Units.
government name, nigga.
I'm not wearing
I can't.
Fubu's.
Even if I don't wear them, niggas got my name on them. This is crazy.
P. Millers.
Wild.
wearing G-Units.
Nigga put my government on some ugly ass niggas.
I'm not wearing FUBUs. I'm not
But
wearing
yeah.
none of them. None of them.
A lot of styles though that come back and get recycled though. I fuck with a lot of them. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I like you know the jean jackets. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my girl was on the jean jackets when they came back. Oh, the jean jacket. It was dope.
You
know what I'm
gotta think
saying?
the all the
oversized shits for the girls.
the only old shit that really comes back heavy like that is like
Shit that
jerseys
was
or
popping when it
jackets.
was popping though.
Or hats.
Everything comes back. in
Jersey,
waves
jackets,
like
or
that,
hats though. It's
Yo, but
really
I
not
knew
like-
Avies
or
was gonna
shoes.
come back the way they did. That's why I wish I saved mine. Like I had a few of them,
I had
dope
some
shits.
hard
I had the
Valuable
American
now.
Indian, bro. I had the
Yeah.
soda pop joint. I had a
I had
few.
a navy blue joint, that navy blue and cream color. That shit was hard that I got from Jersey.
The best dopest one I ever had was the American Indian though, the black and gray and shit with the Indian on the back. That shit was
Is
so
that the one that
hard.
says Choctaw?
Yep, I seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I always like that one because I
Yeah.
got like a tiny bit of Choctaw. In it.
Okay,
You know,
okay,
like-
okay,
like,
okay.
way down the line.
Okay.
You know, fucking. I
Yeah,
remember seeing that.
I had the
Damn,
black
I
and
want
white
that shit.
joint. That was my shit. Then I had
Yeah.
the soda pop joint. I had the hockey joint. The all white hockey joint I had in Atlanta. Yeah, that's it. Avy was something that came back that I like, but a lot, you know, gotta recycle shit because if you think in 10 years or 20 years they're gonna be recycling, getting sturdy.
You can
and-
only do so much.
You don't
yeah.
know what's
right.
gonna be hard though. You, like,
Everything's recycled though. Even
yeah, but a lot of people.
Right,
That's why
yeah.
everybody now
Right,
starting to use
right.
all these young niggas.
We
starting
ain't
to
never
use
did
all
nothing
these-
that ain't been done in
Was
reality.
it
We just
Lil
did it in
Tecca
our own
dude?
way.
Yeah, but
Who
you
was
never
that?
expected nothing like that. Like shit wasn't hard
Randy,
until
I think?
till a certain nigga
No.
put it on. Like
Yeah.
nobody thought about this shit for 12, 13 years until this nigga just said, "Fuck it, let me put this shit back on." That's when people thought about it. Like it wasn't like it was meant for it to come back in this style 12 years later.
Because everything comes back and it comes in spurts. It comes in like,
Wave.
you know what I'm saying? Like everybody, like you was just talking about
Bell
Nas X.
bottoms.
Yeah, that's funny,
Niggas
whatever,
had
whatever.
on bell
But nigga,
bottoms
before
the
that,
other
you
day.
had
See
Little
what I mean?
Richard and
I'm
shit
telling
like
you.
that. You had, you know what I mean? We really did
Yeah,
see
but
that
Lil
before.
Richard was really gay though. Let's not forget that.
This nigga, what you think that nigga's playing?
Nigga, you didn't hear Tutti Frutti, the real lyrics to that shit?
Oh, I seen some shit with Richard. He said his
you
pops.
seen the real lyrics to that shit?
What's the
No.
real lyrics to Tutti Frutti?
Bro,
Sing them.
I'm not singing.
Let
this
that
shit.
man
You
rest. I
gonna
don't even
pull
wanna
that
hear
shit
him.
up, bro.
I'm not singing.
But listen, though,
pour that
yeah.
shit
What
out,
I'm
bro.
saying is though,
They
like you got,
crazy.
what I'm saying is like you got, like back then they probably was like, you probably had niggas back then like, he's doing all that, you know what I mean, funny shit up there like that, but
Yeah.
that shit went. It stuck. Just like they're
Still
watching
went
this
there,
nigga
though.
do all this things, making blood devil sneakers and this weird shit.
True. It is
You know what I'm
true.
saying? Like that
Not
shit
that.
came again. But they had my nigga Prince fucked up though, because I remember when I was young, my aunt said, he ain't gay. I'm like, oh, all right.
Everybody said he wasn't gay though.
That's what I'm saying. He wasn't. I don't think he was. I think he was
He
just
was
a
one of
big
those
dog.
weird
He was
feminine
just.
guys.
You got
Nigga
it. Yeah,
wasn't
that
gay.
nigga was on some shit. Carmen Electra said that nigga used to make her put all her makeup on and everything and sleep with her hands across her chest like she was dead. Nigga, I said, all right. My nigga was unique.
Prince?
My nigga was unique. Yeah, that's what Carmen
Prince
said.
Jerome?
Carmen Electra said that nigga used to make her. He had full fucking makeup artist that comes here. You tired, bitch? Come on. Get her done up, nigga. Bitch had to sleep like this. I said, yeah, nah. I don't know what type of time Cuz was on. But it was Carmen Electra. She's a female, so I was like, all right,
Charlie
man.
Murphy stuff.
You can't be putting that on his name.
Funniest.
Funniest stories.
Basketball and
The
pancakes.
funniest stories was because they was real, bro.
Yeah.
That's why them
Told
shits
the
was
Rick
funny.
James
nigga.
ones. What
Just
a
in
white
general,
nigga
you
say
like
to
nigga,
the
you
face.
yeah, like you
Slap.
played basketball and was nice, and you white
Yeah.
niggas sound
Shirts
like,
versus
that's
blouses.
just crazy, nigga. Yeah, that just sounds nuts. It just sounds crazy. Yo, then I see a picture of this nigga going
He
up
said
like crazy
shirts
player.
versus
A real picture of Prince though, going up like this. The nigga had the sheer
He
shirt
tall
on and
as
all
shit
that.
though, in platforms.
Nigga had on the sheer
The
see-through
nigga Mickey
joint.
that was in the
going
group, that's
up
what
to
he
the
said.
layup.
He said
It
he
was
used to
really
play in
him.
platforms.
Yeah, no, but I think he had
asked-
J's
they
on or
asked him
something. He
about
had
the
like some
Charlie
type of
Murphy
basketball
story.
sneaker, but he had the bell bottom
Yeah.
joints and the shit like my BM would wear. And the nigga was coming up
With
like
the little
this.
frills and shit.
But it was really Prince. That's why I was
Yeah,
like, all
they
right.
asked him.
Like he was going
R.I.P.
to an
Charlie.
office party.
R.I.P. Charlie. That nigga never lied.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Well, shit, guys. This has been a lot of fun.
Right.
Thank you
Definitely.
very much for coming.
100% down.
No
We
doubt.
made a dope song tonight.
Yeah, we got
I'm
another
most
one to
excited
make
about
though.
that. We got another one to
that
make.
That one don't. That's hard, but that don't count. We got another one to make.
Nah, we coming back. Definitely. 100%.
We're gonna do that. Speaking of which, you're gonna hear. If you didn't hear the song at the beginning, you're gonna hear it right now. I'm about to play it.
Tune the fuck in.
Any final words, guys?
Man, listen, man. Shout out to my man Dallas Rose. You mean, like we said, shout out to anybody out there working, man. Shout
Definitely.
out to the whole committee, man. You know, rest in peace, Audi still free cows. You know what time it is. Got my man KM with me. You know, it's back to business. We outside. It's all motion this summer, but definitely shout out to my man Dallas, man. If you out there working, keep working, man. Something's gonna happen. There's always someone sleeping when you awake, so keep doing what you gotta do.
Definitely got to keep going.
62KM20 and Instagram.
Campaign
we
Benny.
got Campaign Benny. I didn't get yours on the graphic, my brother, but yeah. So say that one more time.
62KM20 at Instagram.
Boom. Follow him.
And run them reels up.
All
Dallas
right.
is out here. We already got something cooking up, but we
Yeah,
ain't
run
gonna tell
these
you yet.
fucking reels up.
Yeah, we're going to do something this summer for you niggas real special.
But look, that's a wrap for us tonight. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this shit. Click the bell. Comment. Send it to somebody.
Yo, I got
Fuck
one
you,
quick
Jerry.
question. I got one
Oh,
quick
you got a
question.
question for you,
Yo,
Jerry?
all right, so
Yeah,
you said
yeah.
you put a beat out on your Instagram every day, right?
Yeah.
So what if somebody did
30
What if
days of
somebody
your shit, you
remixed
heard?
your reel, every reel you put out, and they had the hardest one on everyone?
They won.
30 fucking tracks?
No.
No, I'll
There's
go
one
every
per
day on
month.
your shit.
Oh, only one per month.
One winner
All right,
per
all right,
month.
all right, I
Actually,
got you.
No, that's
There's no
cool.
rules.
I only win once,
said
but I'll
there's no
post
rules.
one every day.
if I fucking like multiple, I'll just make 2 songs. Doesn't matter, right?
No, but I'm saying if I go on
No,
your
what I'm
Instagram
saying
and
is-
remix your shit every day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every beat that you make.
Do it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So what if you put out 30 beats, right? Because
Right.
your thing is, whoever has the hardest fucking remix for this reel gets this beat.
It's
right?
for this month.
So it's all the beats only. So it's only one beat for
You leave 'em
everybody
up, though,
for that
right?
month?
No, it's a beat every day for the month. So there's like 30 beats or whatever.
Well,
But you
only
leave
pick
'em
one
up?
of them.
I leave them up,
You only pick one for the
and
month.
I typically pick one winner. Now, if I feel like picking more than one winner,
Right, yeah.
I
So
will.
shit, you can definitely.
It's
100%.
shit.
Yeah. Because you
But-
can't say that.
And I might pick 0. I might
But you
pick
can't
0.
say
If
that.
nobody
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
kills it, I'm
But
not
you
making
can't
a
say
fucking
that.
song.
You can't
I
say
see
that
some
20
of them
people
where I
might
was
not
like-
send on that. But now you got them one days where 20
I
motherfuckers
don't
might
rap,
send you
but I
back
could probably
all
do a little
20.
better than
You
that.
might get 20 emails of fire.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly,
You know what I'm
in April there was a couple that were really good. It was a hard choice. So like I picked a winner, but I hit the other people up like, yo, like if
Right,
you want,
yeah.
I'll give you a free lease. We can come down for an hour.
Yeah.
Like, we can make that shit. You know,
Definitely.
I might not do a video with them. And all
Right,
that stuff,
right,
but
right.
That's a lot of work.
You do regular music videos too, or just the little
Yeah.
performances?
Yeah, totally.
You do?
Yep. Yeah, me and my brother.
Noted.
Yeah, definitely.
Noted.
Definitely.
But yeah, that's
Great
the
night.
show. Thank you for watching. We're gonna play this song one more time for you guys. Thank you for coming.
Dallas, appreciate you.
Peace.
You gotta make it through the rain for you.
If you ain't ready for this, then don't try to
Listen.
come up.
I said no heart, just a hustle in me. Keep a Louis Duffel with me. I ain't buy the shit to stun, I plan to fill it up with 50. I don't put my trust in many, cause I know they want an Emmy. So I can't just run with anybody, ain't no one like Benny. If I'ma put them up against me, she was standing with me finish. Like a flight attendant, I get high and I still handle business. If she mine, I'm sending her the islands and on sandal visits. On the grind, my 9 to 5 supplying for the family business. Cutting ties with heads extended, they know I'm the man that did it. Usually when the hate come from the side, it's from the man that didn't. I don't understand these niggas, been a little man of niggas. Back when I would dash and hold that rock down like I ran with Jigga. Waist was 30, but was toting 40, so my pants were bigger. Now I'm surpassing ones before me, cause my plans were bigger. Learn to play the one that we was dealt, gotta hand it to us. Shit was hot, the hustle didn't stop, I got my man to do it. And I got my cap and gown, but only thing I learned from school is math and now. Adding money up inside the trap while I'm subtracting pounds. Just took a trip and told them we'll be straight soon as I'm back in town. Told you that I rarely had to plug, just had to track them down. Way before I had a sound, I was pushing hits for the dubs, the 50s and the 100s. I was pushing next, took the hand me down some cousin when I couldn't fit his shit. Cause the clothes I had was so fucked up I couldn't get a bit. And if I never chose to walk this path I couldn't reminisce or spend dollars on some Prada. We just wanted data, made 1,000 but one ain't enough. I need a couple commas, cause I promise I'ma give my son a meal for he at college. Now if you mention in the game you gotta mention me, cause I got married to the game like it was meant to be. Now I treat every chick the same, it's like she meant for me. I can't close my eyes until I'm rich, so I ain't been asleep. Last time that I did I had a dream that it was 10 a key. What's funny is it's really me who y'all pretend to be. In the field my whole team tighten up like we in Tennessee. Wanna feature center fee, right before you send a beat. I swear I'll forever be ambitious, hands itching, like when I was pan whipping, writing in a gin kitchen. Learn from my mistakes, now I just hope my little man's listen. Tell him about my past, but there's some shit in it I can't mention. Whoa.
If you mention in the game, you gotta mention me.